welcome to the Virtual Groom Room. My name is Jack, your host, and today I'm bringing you another shaving video. And my choice of soap today is going to be Laureato by Abbate and Mantia. This soap is fantastic. Well, the scent is. The formula from Monet, I don't think it's much different, but the scent is it's a Laurel and Bay scent. The way I would describe that is to my nose, it's slightly green with a bit of spice, but this supreme freshness. It is a lovely scent. It's my favorite scent by them, probably by far as well. Once again, in normal fashion of Abbate and Mantia, incredible packaging here. I mean, just look at this. The ingredients on the back, once again, here. I'm just impressed by what they do, and they do it very well. The soap, again, is very soft. So this is, again, like an Italian soft soap. It's awesome. I really, really like it. So that's going to be our soap today. Our razor, after I close the lid, is going to be the Paradigm Diamondback. And inside this, I have a 12th use Wizamet blade. And my brush is long-standing, very, very good brush, the Simpsons Chubby 2 in Super Badger. That we're going to be shaving with today. This is a bonus video. I don't always upload on a Saturday, but sometimes I do feel like it, and we're just going to have a chat today. I have a specific subject, and you've probably seen that in the title. And the subject specifically is what shaving means to me. I think everyone has a slightly different goal once they get into this, like why they're doing it. Some people do it out of utility. Some people do it out of just wanting to find a better way to do this. And I think everyone has that reason, you know? But there's a big reason why I do it. In fact, there are several reasons why I do it. And that is what I hope to discuss with you today. So I'm going to overload this soap quite a lot because it's so soft, and I fancy a good lather. Fancy a good old-fashioned lather. So I'm putting very little kind of pressure into the soap because it's so soft. I'll end up picking up enough soap for an army, and I don't want to do that. Just overload it a bit. This scent truly is lovely though. Okay, I think we're good. So, the first thing, what shaving means to me. Now, I'm not going to tag anyone, but I encourage people to talk about this. The first thing that means to me is I've basically taken something that is a chore and I've turned it into a ritual. What do I mean by that? So a ritual in the aspect of shaving for me is I get here and I enjoy the time I'm here. It's a ritualistic experience that is something I perform as regularly as I can to make myself feel good. Part of that ritual is, you know, lathering for ages for me. It might be different for you. It's something that I thoroughly enjoy doing. And quite honestly, if you said to me 2 or 3 years ago, you're gonna want to shave every day because it's something you enjoy, I wouldn't have believed you. I said, shaving's terrible. Like, why the hell would I? Well, probably longer than 2, maybe 4 years ago. If you'd have said to me 4 years ago that I'd have liked it, I'd have said you're wrong, you know? I'd have said, shaving is terrible. Why would I ever like that? And I'm here now, and quite honestly, I don't need to shave every day. I don't. I can get away with every 2 or 3 days, but I don't want to. I want to shave every day because it's so fun. It's so good. It's so enjoyable. I get to use products that I thoroughly enjoy using. And quite honestly, that is the ritualistic experience for me, you know? It's a big part of it is me just there, taking time. Going on to another aspect of that is taking care of yourself. I feel like, and I don't know about you guys, but ever since I've started this, I have photos from like 4 or 5 years ago. My skin complexion has drastically improved, and it's not even close. And I think it's because I'm using all of these incredibly high quality products all the time on my face. My skin is absolutely loving me for it. And a big part of that is just taking better care of your skin. And these products do that for you, you know? We're regularly using such high quality products that it can only benefit your skin. If you, don't get me wrong, if you're, you know, shaving with 10/8 max brackets with spikes the size of Mount Everest, you're probably gonna, you know, cut and bruise yourself sometimes. But if you're shaving like most sane people, wink wink Corey, you're really taking care of yourself. And I think that's such a huge aspect for me personally, because I've always suffered with really bad breakouts. Don't get me wrong, I still get them, but they're much fewer and far between now. I don't get them anywhere near as regularly. And I do kind of put that down to what I'm doing to my skin constantly. You know, I'm constantly kind of cleaning or cleansing my skin with incredibly good stuff. I'm still kind of washing my face with high quality stuff, and the shave soap is a huge aspect to that. And taking care of myself is another big thing. Second part, another aspect to this is my job. So let me explain how I even started working for Carve, because I don't think a lot of you know. I met Chris at the Big Shave Southwest, and I immediately noticed that when dealing with the company myself, the customer service was drastically lacking. And people will still say it's lacking. I tell you it's not. Our fulfillment isn't great, but our customer service is good. What I mean by that is if you send us an email, we're going to respond to it. I'm going to give you the best answer I possibly can as regularly as I can. And before it wasn't like that. And basically what happened is I met Chris, I got friendly with him, we became friends, and I offered to work for free. I basically said, look, I can see you struggling with this, let me help you. And he saw my resume, he saw that I had a background in customer service, and I think he was like, yeah, this is a great idea. This means that I don't need to answer email as much as I have been doing now. And I have someone specifically dedicated to do this. So remember, at that time, I was working full-time as well. So I was working for another company. So in my inception at Carve, I was working regularly 80-hour work weeks. Because I was working full-time for Carve, unpaid. And then I was working full-time for my other job, which was obviously paid. So then it got to August and I had to sign a contract extension. That contract extension was going to lock me down for a while. And I think it got to the point where we were in a good place with revenue, where Chris basically said, I don't want to lose you to this. You've really worked and earned for this. I want to hire you permanently. And that's where I am today. Without this and without my interest in this community and this hobby, I wouldn't be where I am now. Like, I wouldn't be working in the industry. And I think, I don't know about you, but I love it. I love this industry. I love what it is. I love what it's doing. I've gained a huge amount of passion for this. And the privilege I have to be able to work in something I'm truly passionate about is something I will never take for granted. I appreciate this so much. And I appreciate talking to every one of you. And that leads on to the next part. The sense of community. The sense of community is outstanding. And what I mean by that is a lot of my good friends now, I've met through this. Like, I've met loads of good friends. I'm good friends with, you know, I'm very good friends with DK. I'm good friends with Corey from Shaving with Teeth. I'm good friends with Kai Triska. I'd say we are people. Maybe it's funny because there's a lot of people here that I'd have probably never met without shaving. Like, why would I ever bump into Michael Friedberg on the street? We don't do the same things. The biggest thing we have in common is this. Apart from that, we don't have that much in common. So, but we find common ground in shaving. He's become a good friend of mine, Mr. Friedberg. So that's kind of what I mean, you know. It's the ability to be part of this community, and frankly, being part of this community, I feel privileged. I feel like I've been embraced by the community and all of you. This YouTube channel certainly helped me. I can't deny that. But then again, at the YouTube channel, at the start of the YouTube channel, no one was watching my videos, but I was loving doing it because I was really enjoying the whole learning aspect. I'm still learning. You still see me improving with the straight razors, and that's a big reason why you've seen me shave with the straight razors so much recently. I feel I'm making really good progress, and that progress, I'm hungry for improvement in things. That's just the sort of person I am. If I can see myself improving, I want to do it more. I want to do it more. I want to keep doing it and keep getting better. And the honing is something else I've been starting to work on, and that's becoming good fun too. So don't ever think I take this for granted, because I don't. I love it, and I will always love it. Next part for me is, this is now a hobby of mine. You know, I've spent a lot of money, but I don't regret much of the money I've spent. Don't get me wrong, I regret some of it, because some of the purchases I didn't really think about. But now, the stuff I'm buying now are things I love, and I don't really regret spending that money, because what else am I going to spend that money on in terms of a hobby? Am I going to spend loads of money on scotch? Am I going to spend loads of money on whiskey? No, I'm going to spend the money on things I like doing. And in the grand scheme of things, if you're getting enjoyment of what you're buying and what you're spending, then by all means, absolutely go for it. So yeah, I mean, you guys, that is what wetshaving means to me. There's several aspects to that, and I know I'm waffling on a bit because I'm still lathering after 4 hours of your time. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyone else who's a video maker and sees this, I want you to talk about it. I'm not going to tag you in it, but I want you to have a conversation about it. And I want the commenters to say what it means to them. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away something. I'll show you at the end of the video what I'm going to give away. And I'll give you basically my criteria for entering that giveaway. How about that? Very nice. Again, I loaded way too much soap here, but it's fine. How are we for consistency? So for me, I still want to add a little bit more water and we'll get to shaving. This is a very unique lathering experience, Abbate Mantia. It's very light, but very slick, and the post is phenomenal. Like, it's very, very good. Fantastically phenomenal, Chris Madden. Okay, I think we're good here. Lather bloody everywhere. Well, that's good. I love using the different products as well. That's something that I really do enjoy. Having the opportunity to try all these really high luxury products is something that I really enjoy in this. Don't get me wrong. You can get remarkably good shaves with products that aren't expensive, and as I've been showing you in Timeless Tuesday, you know, and I'm really thankful to people who've been watching that. Paradigm Diamondback with a 12th use Wizamet blade. Wow, feels like butter. Jeez, feels great. This soap is excellent, guys. I love the scent too. Very, very nice. It's funny the difference in kind of like how much easier it is for me to shave the safety razor than it is a straight. Don't get me wrong, straight razors have gotten easier and easier, but this is mindless for me, frankly. Like, I don't need to think about this too much. For anyone wondering about the scent strength on this, it's probably about a 5 or a 6. It's certainly there. That was a quick pass, but these, like I said, these safety razors, they shave very well, but it's just autopilot for me at this point. Brilliant soap. Really cool. And I love this scent, guys. I think I said that already, but I do. Let's get the flow through off and paint. But yeah, tell me what wet shaving means to you. I want video maker, non-video maker, commenter, what does wet shaving mean to you? What do you love most about this? I've given you what I think and what I love about this. Let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Okay, very nice. Get the soap out of the nose, I can already smell it good and well enough. Let's go cross grain here. This feels awesome. The ritualistic aspect. I'm having fun, taking care of myself. This is almost like a ritualistic part of my day. And something I look forward to. Never used to be like that. I used to hate shaving. I do think a lot of the reason we have bad experiences with carts is predominantly because we don't know what we're doing. We learn good shaving techniques for doing it this way because you need decent shaving techniques to get shaves. Don't get me wrong, you can shave poorly with a double-edged razor and get perfectly serviceable shaves, but that doesn't come without cuts or irritation. Same as it is with a cartridge razor, but for me they're so mindless to use that you don't really correlate that with skill. Shaving this way for me is a skill. I love that sound. Just the sound of hair being taken away. And again, straight up. Awesome. I'd actually like to touch on something else. Shaving with Chief, my good old buddy Corey, made a pretty good video last week, talking about Declaration's new releases. I spoke to Scott personally about his troubles, as you saw on the Razorbone podcast. However, I am in agreement with Corey on that specific release, that I don't think it wasn't his best effort, and I'm being nice. I don't think it was his best effort. I think it was something, I think he was just trying to generate revenue, and look, I get it. I mean, the guy is struggling at the moment, obviously, but I think it's a bit of disservice to his customer base, because I know how good Scott can be, and he can do better than that, I promise. Just a bit of cleanup here. What I will say to those people that want to shave against the grain but it's not comfortable, don't worry about it, just don't do it. For me, doesn't matter what I use. On my neck, just shaving against the grain sucks. I can do it with milder razors, but I want to shave tomorrow, so what's the point? Great shave, okay. That is the actual shaving portion done. Let me get all of this beautiful Laureato goodness on my face, and I will see you guys for the post-shave and the final thoughts. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, it's post-shave time. Let's actually get to the post-shave then. So, face fill on this is good. Tiny bit of tightness, but it does go away really quick. But overall, it's actually quite nice. We are going to use the post-shave today, and we are once again going to use the Hoshitsu Elixir by Ariana and Evans. I love this stuff. Let's get it squirt on the face. Boom. That'll do. Okay, let's do a recap of what we used and then I'll show you what I'm going to give away. Our soap of choice today was from Abbate Mantia, and this is Laureato with Laurel and Bay. This is a lovely scent. This is one of the Abbate Mantia soaps I am going to keep around. I bought some of them just for review, just because I wanted to give them a try. But this one I'm going to keep. I really do enjoy it. My razor of choice was the Paradigm Diamondback with a high polish finish, not a mirror polish, a high polish. Very nice razor. I've kept it around because I really enjoy shaving with it. My brush was the faithful Simpsons Chubby 2 in Super Badger. And my post was the Ariana and Evans Hoshitsu Elixir. Great product. Okay, so what am I going to give away? I'm going to give away these two soaps. I'm going to give away Sterling Sandpiper, which is a dupe of YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme. Beautiful dupe scent. I love this. And that comes with a matching splash. And unused margaritas in the Arctic, which I was planning to give away anyway. As you can see, that's completely unused there. It's like a... it's exactly how it sounds. It's very mentholated. This is the mentholated version, not the glacial version. So I'm going to give those two things away. I'm not going to announce it in the video title because I don't like doing that. All I need you to do is tell me what wet shaving means to you. And then maybe in a week or so, I'm going to make this quite loose and quite casual. In a week or so, I will draw the winner, kind of how I always do with the random comment generator. But yeah, margaritas in the Arctic and Sterling Sandpiper set. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. If you're new around here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I'd really much appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a big thumb up. If you disliked it, give it a thumb down and tell me why. I'm sure we can have a chat about it. Apart from that, my name is Jack, your host from the Virtual Groom Room. Wherever you are, have a wonderful day. And goodbye for now.